sometimes smaller companies, everybody wears a lot of hats, right? So you've got to do all these things yourself. Larger companies like ours, you have a procurement organization to help you out. But these are just a few of the things that we're going to talk about conceptually. We're not going to get too much down into the weeds based on time. And really what this all is when we sit down with you as our HR client, we're going to take you through the procurement process. And at a very high level, we're going to talk through the planning, the risk analysis, the supplier selection, contracting, and supplier management. So that's just going to be the setup for those things that you saw before. They're all going to fall under one of these particular areas. So, very first one, planning. All right. Has anybody ever heard of fire, ready, aim? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. My clients do that a lot. I do that. Okay. That's what this whole planning mechanism is. When you realize that you have a need or a requirement, you need to take a step back and either think through yourself or work with your procurement organization to really understand what is it that you're needing. Is it something that you've gotten all along and you just need it again? You need to renew a contract. You've already got a supplier that you want to continue to work with, or maybe you've seen some other suppliers at a networking event or a conference that you want to explore because you're not sure you're getting the best value. Or maybe somebody said, well, I don't know what I don't know. All of a sudden there's some concept or something you've heard that somebody else is doing that you don't know anything about, but you want to start exploring that. That's where you really have to start with all of this and step back, and we're going to use the term scope. Anybody heard the term scope before? Scope is what you need, what you're requesting, what your desires are to fulfill that work or task that you want to have done. That's called the scope. And if you don't know what you don't know, you couldn't really put that scope down on paper. So you're going to have to figure out what that is. However, if you know exactly what you want, you can put that scope down on paper.